Last time on Twilight 2K Zombie War, the party meet a new survivor, a military doctor whose last term was used as a spy, and he received information about a fortification in the African Sahara Desert where the Russians developed the zombie virus and possibly a vaccine. As they were talking, an artillery shell hit the boat and sent them swimming for survival in a zombie-infested bay. They managed to get to shore, but not without two members getting possibly infected by the virus. They went to a factory outlet mall that was nearby to regroup, and then they met some friendly naval officers who welcomed them to join their group, as they are a part of this offshore nuclear submarine. This nuclear submarine may be an asset to the player characters. And the last session, they just agreed. She's a CPO Chilo Dunzea. She loves German Shepherd dogs, and she's cuddling them and happy. Oh, you're gonna love it on our ship. You're gonna love it. It's a little crowded, but you're gonna make everybody happy. It's gonna be good for the morale because things are really kind of grumpy down there in that sub.
Can't imagine being cooped up is going to be all that fun, yeah.
Commander Gary, he might be pleased. He might not trust you at first, but I'll give you a good word. It's just that there was a mutiny, and we lost 5 people. We let them go. Could have killed him, but Commander Gary was, or Mr. Thompson, you can call him Mr. Thompson. He was generous and he just let them go.
What was the motivation for the mutiny?
Well, we used to have another captain. And he went kind of loopy, you know. At the end of the war, we lost touch with our command, and he wanted to launch a nuke on a civilized Russian city and just kill innocent people. He wanted to launch it right on St. Petersburg. Who knows, the U.S., our commanding officers might have already done that, but Gary Thompson rallied a group of people to go against this atrocity of genocide. And we took over the ship. The old commander, Commander Buckhorn, he got killed in the mutiny. But the rest of his officers, we let go. So they're roaming the land around here, and I don't know if they're holding a grudge or not. They're still around, but we got to be careful. You never know.
Well, it's a sad tale, but I mean, at least there wasn't more chaos damage by launching a nuke. another one. We certainly don't know more.
Well, all I know is the more people we have, the better. And we don't have any long-term plans, so basically we just cruise around in the open ocean. And then
you don't have plans for trying to see if any of the U.S. command is still left over in America?
Well, yes, we keep searching for fellow troops, and I'm glad we found you. But we just...
That's something we can do in the long term, but, in the shorter term, this outbreak that we're dealing with, we ran across Dr. West here that had disturbing news of what could be the origins. You want to fill him in, Doc?
The origins? The origins of what?
The virus.
That's right. Name is Jim West. I have some intel that might be of interest to your commanding officer. If possible, we would like to go meet him.
Sure thing. In regards to this virus that turns people crazy?
Yes. A possible, very likely source of the virus.
Well, I'm second in command. Where is this source, if you don't mind telling me?
I take a small step forward towards her. And kind of looks over his shoulders. I mean, everybody's within hearing distance, but he's trying to contain his voice to the group that is there, just in case anybody else is lurking in the shadows, and says, before all this went to shit, we got solid intel that this zombie virus was being manufactured in, is it northern Africa, in a secret lab. I have the coordinates with me. This is highly sensitive information. I'm willing to turn it in, pass it on to you. Because honestly, I think we need to do something about it.
Maybe
if you want to put a stop to this,
maybe
this is
we
the only
could,
way.
Maybe we could nuke the lab.
Hey, do you mind if we start a fire while we're having this conversation?
Cold?
Get out of these wet clothes, maybe.
Yeah.
I guess you're cold, but that might attract attention. Around here, we're deep in the city.
Well, unless you have some dry clothes, we're gonna suffer some severe exposure here in a few more minutes.
Yeah, we just been in the water.
Yeah, the whole swimming for our lives thing. I'd rather not get pneumonia or anything.
Hypothermia, extreme frostbite, etc.
You all did your nightly food ration thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we did that
For the
last time.
explosion.
Well, I guess maybe we could make one in the back room there.
Yeah, just something small, just to be able to do some dry clothes, get some warmth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come on. Just gonna make a survival roll.
I can help if that will increase our odds.
In the sub we have no need for fire. I can't seem to be able to do it.
Let me give it a try.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I make a survival roll then to try?
Yeah.
Maybe there's some. You said that what type of building was this?
It's a shoe discount
shoe factories. Maybe there's some shoelaces and stuff that I can kind of Tinder,
Yeah,
as it were.
It should be easy to start a fire. You get a bonus +1.
All right, cool. And then, were you helping Emily? Is that what you were trying to get at?
No, I wanted to
Okay.
bring up that at the end of the last week's session, or a couple weeks ago session, actually, not last week's, I made a command roll because since my character is like an NCO, if I would know, like, are they telling the truth about this, like, sub, or like what have I like heard about it? And I did get a success on that roll when we have to make it.
Yeah, didn't I tell you last session? Yeah, you know about the main. It's one of the 12 nuclear submarines. You don't know what happened to it. You just know that it should have been patrolling the Russian border.
Okay, great. I couldn't remember exactly. I just wanted to double check.
Okay.
Crackle.
And Eva's like,
Nice.
"Oh,
2 successes.
Anson, you made a fire. Great. Joe, Jill, come on." They start getting around the fire.
I'm gonna. I don't know if it was a shoe factory. Did I have any like? Well, they probably wouldn't, like mannequins or any, like, you guys have like any spare clothes as I like try and start stripping off these wet fatigues?
No, we don't got nothing spare. We're coming actually to get supplies here.
All right, we'll do our best. And, try and find, maybe with the shoelaces, make like a little drying rack.
Yeah, just kind of string it up between
Right.
a couple
From
things.
whatever, shoe shelves or whatever that are nearby, or pull them over so they're by the fire.
Yep.
Does the building have like a hole in the ceiling or anything? Like, do we have to like worry about like how the smoke's getting out?
You can put it out the side window if you want.
Okay. Yeah, like crack the side window down just so it vents out. Yeah. Post 1 or 2 of your guys to keep a lookout in case somebody notices that little bit of smoke that's going out. I'll try and keep it as smokeless as possible, but it's pretty hard with the material that we have here.
Yeah, it's kind of smoky in here, though. You might get asphyxiated or something. Jill's like, or Eva's like, I think we should at least rest the shift. The dogs need a rest. We all need a rest. We need to dry. And,
That sounds good. He tries to curl up uncomfortably.
well, you must rest. We can't rest. I guess we can rest that long. They're going to wait 10 hours. So, they would
I
wait.
assume
They would wait longer.
The CPO, that was Denzlela, is how you pronounce it?
Her name?
Yeah.
Here, I'll put it up here to see if you can pronounce it.
Sansa?
Shlozanza. CPO Shlozanza. Can you see it on Foundry?
Sansa. Yeah.
I gotta scroll down, or no? Wait, there. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Right on the map.
Yeah, I think the D's probably silent, so it's probably just Zundza. Anyway.
Sansa.
So what is
Yeah, I'll ask her, like, I'm assuming that you guys are going to continue scrounging while we're resting up, but if you could have at least one of your guys, posted here, would be appreciated so we can focus on healing up. We're pretty beat up, bad shape.
Yeah. Zimmer, Weps, take the points. One goes to the back, one goes to the front. You guys relax. I'm just going to be searching some nearby stores. See what else I can find. We need some food. And since you guys are resting, Dr. Jim West, you got scratched by a zombie.
Yeah.
And you might be infected. And we're going to say the 8 hours pass. It's let me see what it is. So you have to roll virulence. So that's a stamina roll. Minus. What did you get? Minus. No, you got the vax, right? She gave you the vaccine.
Yes.
So you get +2 to your stamina roll.
Right. So stamina roll +2, correct?
Yeah.
Rolling.
That's not.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't even know what the virulence of this disease is. But we're going to let that go. So you pass. So that means that you were, you're not going to be sick. He was like, I think you're okay. Your fever,
Thank you.
there's no fever. You would have had some by now.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you.
I should make it a virulence like -2, but I didn't put a penalty there when I made the character. So, oh yeah, the virulence after one shift of virulence goes up to -1, and then -2 after that. So that gives you a good chance to not become a zombie right away, right?
Yeah.
It would be a poor thing to have to shoot you.
Yeah. And it,
Yeah.
So with the
Good
fire, getting out of the wet clothes, combating the potential hypothermic condition, that we would have had otherwise, and the shift of rest. So can we heal our normal 1 point of damage and 1 point of stress as normal? As long as we don't have any other starving,
well, hold on.
dehydrated conditions.
We got to see if everything goes smooth.
Okay.
Okay, so now Jill. Eva's like, I'm worried about Jill. She starts petting Jill. So now Jill's got to make a stamina roll. And
Oh no.
but she had the vax too, so she gets +2. Come on, Jill. You can do it. Oh, you got it. Oh,
Great.
Jill's okay too.
Good doggo.
Oh, yes. Everybody's happy. Like, yeah, no fever, no sight of nothing. So she bandages Jill up, cleans the wound.
Maybe being out in the water helped not get as many of the infection antibodies or whatever.
No thanks. No
Yeah,
thanks to
yeah,
Mike Lowell.
sterilized it.
No thanks to him. That nasty who left us to die and then almost shot us. And okay, and then so now you want to get rid of your potential stress. Everybody's all
if
happy,
everything,
good mood.
If the rest of the stress went fine, then yeah. All right.
Okay,
so
we'll
I
say
will-
it's good.
Cool. I will downgrade.
All right.
Just
So it's-
a little bit better, but
Just reduce one stress, yeah?
you can
Reduce
heal
one stress at 1 point of damage.
as long as you don't have any other conditions, like if you were starving or dehydrated or sleep deprived, etc.
Right. Good.
Which luckily I think we had enough that, or was it, did Lovell take a dehydrated, I think?
Hmm? I think we all.
Or did we have enough for everyone? I think we had
Yeah,
enough, yeah, because
We had enough.
I'm looking at a sheet and, yeah, we did. Omega, if you didn't take a stress off or do mic levels, I'll go ahead and do it for you. That's all right.
You got control of the sheet, right? Okay.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
Let me just double
Yeah,
check.
'cause
I can't. No, I don't. I can just view it. I can't manipulate.
Here, I'll give you control of the sheet. That'll help me out.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
All right, let me double check. There we go. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So he's healed his 1 hit point and 1 stress as well. Hope you're feeling better, Mike. 'Cause I'm still kind of out of it a bit. Mechanically, only have 2 hit points.
I'm at half of mine currently as well, so no.
No, just a
Well,
little beat up.
that
That's all.
hot. Yeah. Yeah, having to fight off all the zombies and drag party members out of jaws of death really takes it out of you.
All right. So if the clothes are all dried, obviously from the fire and the couple of hours shift of rest, then I'll put the fatigues back on, get the gear all situated back up. Is it still just the 2 Navy point men that are here in the building?
Yeah, and Zenza went off on her own.
Yeah, I'll walk over to one of them and go, all right, appreciate you guys, keeping an eye out for us while we rested up. What's the status? You guys scavenged and scrounged what you could in the local area, and we're heading out back to your ship, or what's the deal?
Farley, yeah, we kind of need food. We could recycle our air and such. Got unlimited power, but we don't have food.
Well, yeah, you guys have. I remember hearing something about you guys desalinate water. You still have that thing working on your boat too?
Yeah. We got
food's just your only worry. Hopefully you guys find some. I mean, it can certainly help if you got more buildings to check out.
We got 2 different ways to make oxygen
Definitely.
too. So are you guys comfortable?
Sweet.
Be comfortable going down 100 meters in a sub? All that weight of water above you?
Yeah, well, can't say that I probably have been in one or once or twice, being special forces. It's not my favorite. Wouldn't want to pull 6 months like some of you guys do, but can manage. But if you have anything else you want to scrounge, like more looking around for food, we could help. Like I said, we could help out. Do what we can to get supplies. I don't know what buildings or what areas you guys have already, searched in around here. But maybe we can also search on stuff on the way back.
Well, I just hope so, because right now we don't got too much food. We kind of need a little bit more. I hope Zenza grabbed some. So
Yeah.
we'll just wait for her to get back.
As I'm talking, I'm just gonna assume that maybe I walked up to this guy and was talking to him. And looking out the window into the plaza / across the town square or whatever, and the other buildings. Do I see any other buildings that would look like grocery store / warehouse, something that would be more promising to look at? I mean, I'm assuming these guys probably already hit it, but that's what I'm doing, is just kind of scoping out as I'm talking to them.
You look out the window, and you realize this is like a mainly clothing factory outlet. Different types of clothing stores. And as you look out, you hear in the distance
Shot?
a shot. Yeah.
No, if it's only one, it'd be hard to tell per se which direction it came from. But do I hear any other follow-on shots, or do I have like a general like that 180 direction, or where did it sound like it came from?
It's hard to tell. It's hard to pinpoint it, echoing over the buildings, and you hear like distance.
An explosion.
Um,
Like grenade type explosion, or howitzer larger artillery explosion?
Artillery.
Mhm.
Sounds like similar to the one that knocked your
No.
ship.
And did it sound like it was coming from back at the river or the bay, or does it sound like it's coming from landward? The explosion.
Sounded like back from the bay, but it landed south of you.
Well, something's going on. Did you have any of your team or your folks south of here where that sounded like it came from?
Well, it's hard to say. It could be anything. There's lots of skirmishes going around about.
Oh, totally. But I was just wondering if you knew where your people were. Do you have
No.
a way to contact them, like walkie-talkies or anything?
We dropped them off maybe 6 months ago, so we have no idea where they are. What's become of them? We also know that there's
No. I mean,
a lot of
I
Russians
meant
moved
your
in.
people. I meant your people, as in Zunza and your team here. Any of your do you know where the rest of your team is? Do you know where Zunza is?
Just us three came ashore. We got a little inflatable boat out there. It's the only thing we could carry on that sub. We just rise to the surface, bring the inflatable up, and come to shore.
right.
Just three of us. The rest of us are back on the sub.
All right. Did Zunza say when she was coming back? Like how long you're expecting her to show up?
We'll give her like 1 more hour. If she's not back, we'll go
Okay.
look for her.
All right. I'll do. I mean, since we got an hour to kill, I'll do some weapons maintenance cleaning on my rifle and the M203
So,
as best I can. Anyway, with limited supplies.
you got what? Is it damaged? Your gun?
No. It's just the meta, as it were, of like it takes a certain amount of weapons or weapons care to make sure that it doesn't lose reliability
Yeah,
over time, and
it's like
especially
the-
after having just been in the gook of the bay. Could use some
Yeah,
tender
just
loving
kind
care.
of the weekly like weapon maintenance type thing. Yeah, I should probably all do that.
Well, you start coughing because you're making this
Oh.
fire and it's like it's all black
Too
smoke.
much smoke.
You're burning shoes and shit. So it's not too healthy, but you're getting warmer. You're pretty much dry by now, but
Okay.
probably knocked a year off your life, a couple years.
Smoke them if you got them. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. Is I'll just do some weapons maintenance while we're waiting.
Anybody else want to do anything?
Just keep by the fire. Warm up and wait.
Okay.
I'll also do the weapon maintenance during this kind of like hour we have. So everything's things that rather not have that malfunction come up. Firing it through seawater.
Zunza comes in.
Oh boy.
She walks in. Yeah. Well, You know that the grocery stores have been raided a long time ago, right?
Oh yeah, but there's always an off chance of finding some other building that might be more of like a warehouse or personal stores and residential buildings, that type of thing, deep cellars, things that maybe people didn't get into.
Well, that's why it's dangerous to be around them, because everybody's ends up going there anyways, trying to hopefully to find some food when there isn't any. But that's the best place to find trouble. So we came here. Hopefully, we could find some hidden stashes somewhere. And yeah, I got kind of lucky. Over there, down there in the women's fashion store there, Sabella's. I went into the lunchroom there for the staff, and I got some lucky food. And she's gonna roll. She's gonna do a 1d12 worth of food.
Nice.
4 rations.
Well, if you pick this area clean, what's your intention?
Well, 12 rations ain't enough. We kind of need a little bit more. But you got any ideas?
Well, I had talked to your fellow comrade there. They were willing to help do scrounging and looking around, so we could split up into teams of 2, or your team, and we could arrange to meet up at a specific spot. I don't know. It's your call. We're asking to join you, so I don't want to. I'm just offering up a suggestion. Do some more scrounging over in an area that's more, commercial market, fast food / warehouses type of stuff. Like you said, there's probably maybe more people over there, but on the flip side, that's where we're going to find food. And if you've got not only yourselves, but whoever's else on the boat that's desperate for food, we need to try and find a significant amount, is what it sounds like.
Yes. So, let's try north. Let's be quiet. Let's go ahead.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Trying to remember, Kat, you had, what's the background for Kat's military again? You were Marine, right?
Yeah.
So I'll just offer to, Zanza, it's like, well, our party, Mike and I have usually, taken point just from our years of experience. So if you don't mind, I'd offer to continue that role.
Okay. Fine by me. If you're a good scouter, I'll take your word for it. Okay, let's go north. Let me find a good map here.
I suppose like with Eva, I can stick with the 2 docks probably, because it's no offense, I don't know how you can handle yourself, Dr. West.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. I can help with the scrounging about. I'll pull my weight.
Good to hear. I'll kind of look at Eva like, so, are you gonna help us with the scrounging, or just kind of tend to the dogs?
Everybody's going to be helping if we're going to do this right.
Yeah.
We're just going to, look for likely candidate buildings to the north, like Zunza said, and then if we find a likely building, we'll have what I'm going to suggest is 1 team keeping lookout, and then 2 to 3 teams breaking up to go in the building or in 1 or 2 buildings that are next to each other. Just kind of take it like that. Mechanically, I think we're going to be possibly just doing you're scrounging in the hex.
Yeah. That makes
Depends
sense.
on how Omega wants to run it.
Well, and he was like, you saying I don't do nothing around here, Emily? Is that what you're implying?
No, not at all. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I just meant I don't know how, how much experience you have kind of like, scrounging for supplies and stuff. That's all I was saying.
I sure hope so. That's what you're saying.
Cooked up all
'Cause
that nice moose that we had to.
You know darn well, because
unfortunately lose.
without me, you wouldn't be here right now. Right?
Vice versa. And I'll just vice versa, Ava.
Yeah, maybe. You almost shot me. But okay.
This again. At some point, you're going to learn that, people are going to get shot next to, nearby, and all that as a part of getting zombies and bad guys off of you.
Okay, so you end up going north, and there's smoke. Dawn's starting to break. So it's still kind of darkish, but light's starting to come out. And so it's still hard to see everything. And you go to this, bring you up here.
I was going to say, you want to activate it? Cool.
So you're just on the south of this building here, about to look around the street, and you hear around the corner, you could hear some of those creatures. This is infected.
Like,
The lovely screeches of zombies in the morning.
I'll
I'd
do those
almost
like
forgotten that.
the quiet and like eyes over there point to where we see them.
You look around the corner. Give me a recon roll.
Sure.
That's everybody?
No, just the father, or Anson, because he's scouting. I'll move you into the position here.
Binoculars count or no?
Didn't I break them a long time ago? You guys keep having binoculars, but
I don't remember specifically losing my binoculars.
okay. I hope you delete things off your sheet.
I did. They weren't in my backpack.
Okay.
All right. So there you go. One success.
Okay, so you look into the street here. I'll zoom out a bit. You don't see any Russians or anything like that, but you do
That's
see
good.
a couple walkers. You could see 1d6. Let me see here. Let's roll it up. 6. Figure
Of course.
Of course.
And they don't know you're there.
The more
They're just
the
walking
merrier.
around
Yeah.
aimlessly.
Yeah. So I'll duck back around the corner real quick and do the 6 and walkers
But
around the corner.
you do notice that there's a sign here too. Right here.
On this building or over there?
Where I'm pinging.
Yeah.
It looks
on
like
the far side.
it's been struck by a bomb or a shell or something. But it says Basil's drugstore.
Hmm.
Mm.
Can we try? Since there's like the 6 walkers and they're kind of wandering around aimlessly, I'm gonna recommend the group kind of go back on the left side of the building that we're at and see if we can maybe go along the left side and kind of like route around the walkers that are there, or at least see if there's more that we have to keep dealing with.
Okay, so you go over here and give me a recon roll.
Yep. Pew.
Just father, I take it.
Yeah.
2 success.
Okay.
Okay, so roll me d6. On a 6, there's more zombies.
Here's your D6,
No.
and there's
Okay.
no more zombies. I know you wanted
No
more.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. 1
Gee,
second.
ruined my day,
Think-
Father.
Well, you know,
Well, you guys are hearing me, right?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
It just seemed it was like.
You're gonna be right back.
Okay.
So here's my thought process as I talk to the group or whatever. It's like we have the 6. We're on this side. Doesn't look like there's any more other than those 6 that we saw. There's the drugstore sign. So pharmacy, drugs. You know, Ava could get maybe some more antibiotics, assuming it's not picked clean. That door over there where the zombies are can't be the only way in. So I'm thinking, if I'm not seeing any zombies to the quote unquote north of us, is that maybe we could go north around this next building across the street, then cut over and come back,
Yeah.
and maybe just
Okay,
route
so, like, go
route
up and
around
up.
them. Right,
route.
and then find a window or a secondary garage door or what, you know, there's got to be another way into that facility other than that door. So as long as we don't see
Yeah.
any other, I mean, because we don't see any, you know, zombies to the north of us, obviously, at least so far as I can see, so we can at least get that far. Cutting over, maybe we'll see some more, but it's at least worth a shot.
Okay.
At least that's my thought process.
Yeah, I mean, it's good a plan as any.
So Omega, so I was talking with the group and just making a mention that I think since I don't see any more zombies, especially to the quote unquote north of us, is to go along, you know, cross the street quietly, trying not to get discovered by, you know, the walkers that are over there that we already saw. Go across the street, go north, and then cut back over to like just end around the zombies that we are aware of,
Okay, so
and then see if there's like a window or a door on the other side of the building.
move your token where you want to go.
Yeah, so I'll kind of show you the route here. So like coming north, this is not where I'm at. This is just the route, right? Is to come all the way up alongside this north building, check it out, make sure there's no other zombies that we need to worry about, and if that's the case, then we can cut across
Testing.
and then cut down to, you know, this building and then see if there's some other secondary way of getting in.
You want to get
Obviously,
you want to get into the drugstore is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, because I mean, a drugstore, maybe it hasn't been picked clean. There could be some antibiotics and stuff that's very valuable that we could maybe trade for food if there's no food directly. But there might be like, you know, oh, it's a CVS, it has food. And then just curious on what this other building to the north of us is. Maybe we can scope that out as well.
Okay, that's your plan. Just checking. Is there? Okay, roll me mobility to cross the open area without them noticing.
Well, let's do this. Obviously, we want our worst people to go first, because if we're gonna get spotted,
Well,
we might as well.
if you're all going together, then just the lowest person rolls.
Right, that's my point. Is that, you know, the lowest person would have to, you know, roll. But what, like Mike and I would like set up, you know, like I could be knelt down, and then he could be over me in that partial covering around the corner, in case they get discovered while they cross. Does that make sense?
Okay. So who's got the lowest? Mobility.
Are we talking mobility?
Include
Yep.
both. Include your agility and mobility. So Eva's
it's a
got
CC for me.
CD for Eva.
CC, double C.
For Jim?
Yeah, for Jim, double double C.
The
Dogs?
dog should be C's, I think.
Yeah. I have agility A as an apple and mobility C as in cat. So AC for me.
The soldiers,
Seems like
the soldiers
neither's
only
on.
have B's. They all got the same B's. Nothing in mobility.
Okay,
So I guess it's just a B.
so,
It would be the C, right? The double Charlie, because that's the lowest.
I don't know. Is one B worse than two C's?
Isn't that better?
I don't know. A
we're
B is a
going for the
D10,
lowest roll.
and you got two D8s, right? I think two D8s is better than one D10.
Wait, isn't A like better?
We're going for the lowest person, not the highest.
Right. So the
Right.
worst
Yeah,
is
that's-
double
So
Charlie.
he's saying the soldiers only have one dice. They have a base dice. They don't
Oh,
have.
Yeah.
they
the
just have
counter stuff.
one.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
So yes,
okay.
I think, statistically, I think the one dice is less than the two.
What kind of
One of
soldiers
those.
are
Let me pull up the
sailors?
probability list in the
Well,
middle of the street.
it's a B, so she's gonna roll. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's go, all nice and quiet. And then,
Whole group.
and actually, Farley's gonna go. He's gonna roll because they all got the same. But
Just to clarify, Mike and I are at the corner covering
Yeah.
with Overwatch on the closest zombie.
oh, that's
thank
it.
goodness.
So you guys make it across.
What a team, huh?
Hashtag teamwork. I think my token is
Ooh,
not on the board.
baby.
Yeah, I don't see Jimmy.
Oh wait,
Mhm.
Oh, you're just ducked under.
I was combined with Eva somehow. We are a unit, the doctor unit. we move as one.
Attached at the hip.
Fine.
The two-headed medic, the best type.
The legend two-headed medic.
Your medic roll always has a +1 for helping.
Yeah, Z Weasel says 2d8 average is 9, 1d10 average is 5.
Yeah, see? So the 1d10's worse.
Yeah.
Anywho, so what's this building that we're now next to? Is it worth looking into? Do we can tell what type of building it was? Or seeing a window?
This building is a Nabisco cereal factory, it seems to be.
Let's totally go in here and check this building out.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty well locked up. Like all the windows are barred, and like you can't get in here. It's like it's a factory, right? It's not easy to break into. Not from the back, anyways.
Even post-apocalyptic / nobody's broke in here before.
Well, you don't see anywhere on
Oh,
Yeah.
fair. On this side.
on this side,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go to the corner here and see if there's any other ways into the building.
Okay. As you turn the corner, you notice that an artillery shell knocked the front corner off off the building.
I believe that's our way in, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, hold here. Let me
Here I
check.
was about to. Here I was.
All right,
about to ask anyone
I
had
don't
no
immediately
pocket.
see any zombies in this area past the tree / evidently there's underground parking. I see a ramp.
Roll me a recon.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
3 successes.
Very nice.
Okay, and roll me a d6 on a 5 or 6. There's zombies.
Ah!
Okay.
What?
Where's that?
Oh no.
That's why you don't hang out in
Uh-oh.
cities.
And roll me 1d6 to find out how many zombies there are.
Are you sure you didn't say 1d4?
3.
3.
These zombies are pretty
That's
tough in
not
this game,
horrible.
aren't they? Okay,
Yeah,
so
they can be.
Mhm.
Doesn't take
inside the
much.
building you see 2
Damn it.
and 1 here.
So they weren't out. Oh, so there is one outside. That's not a bitch. Ugh. And
Think we
they're
found
currently
the previous
unaware of
workers.
our. Yeah, they're currently unaware of our presence. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
I'll say they don't see you. I'm not gonna put a roll. You did such
Yeah.
a good roll on it. Well, you
All right, so I'll tell the team. All right, so looks like there's 2 inside and just 1 right outside on the steps. Just like, what are these 10-meter hexes? So like, 15, 20 meters away.
Mhm.
Shot spot. If we go loud, we're just gonna wind up attracting zombies. That's not a good idea. Particularly
Yeah,
much
but-
like the aspect of like trying to knife these guys down either,
but
especially in my current state.
Zunza says, well, I don't know about those zombie crazy fucks, but that Nabisco plant might have lots of food in there.
I know. Hey, wait, hang on a second. Let me try an old school trick. And I look for a rock and do
Wait.
What?
You need a plan first. You got to be on the same page before you do anything. And
Look, the plan is if we get heard, they're gonna come for us, and if they come for us, then we need to eliminate them / run. So, and looking across the street, which I can't do on this map, other than it's a street, and then who knows what's on the other side. It's the picking a spot, further away, going, it doesn't look like there's any zombies there, so we could have that as our like backup, meet us there sort of place if we need to run. But if I throw this rock and throw it way over there, they're attracted to noise. Maybe all 3 of these zombies would then and go over there, and then we could sneak in the building real quick.
Eva's like, she interrupts. Well, the drugstore, they might have Mitoxil and Aspartame,
And we'll get to that, but there's 6 of them down
but
there.
they might have food in there too. So maybe we should just go there.
There's less zombies here. We see if we can get the Nabisco plant checked out, and then we definitely. I want to go to the drugstore too, Ava. I do. Let's tackle one thing at a time, though. And it's much more important, especially if our fellow submariner Maine folks are right. Food is the main priority, and if this place has food, this is the first place to hit, and it's much more likely to have food at a Nabisco plant than the drugstore. So we'll hit this first, then we'll hit the drugstore.
As you're contemplating that, you hear in the distance, like,
All right, so multiple shots, that's easy to tell where it's coming from. Which direction is it coming from?
southeast.
So somewhere like southeast, past that zombie. Except
Yeah, like in the distance. It's like there's a gunfight breaking
Yeah.
out, or somebody shooting at
Like-
nothing.
like a kilometer away.
No,
Or
and
4
I would say
kilometers
less than half a kilometer.
away? Okay, all right.
Maybe
Fair.
200, 200
to
meters.
gauge like how loud it is. All right, so hey, shh. And then I'll turn and like do the look and see if these zombies are reaction. Come on.
Yeah, the zombies tend to
You hear the guns.
turn
You
towards the
hear the
guns, but they're just standing there confused, but their backs are to you right now.
All right, so
This one,
I'll
anyways.
do-
This one.
yeah,
These
yeah,
two, they start looking towards you.
No,
Like
I'll
they wanna
duck
come
so
out.
They don't see me. I'll do the rock toss, and with the intention of having it hit over here somewhere. See
Okay.
if I can even get him to move with a rock toss. All right, everybody back around the corner.
Roll range combat.
Yeah, can I wait until everybody is around the corner so the zombies don't see him? Everybody back around the corner. I'll be the only one standing out here, and I'll run them away if they chase me down. And then if they do, you guys get into the Nabisco plant, and then I'll circle around as best I can and, meet you up at the north side of the drugstore building. Okay? Okay. Sounds good.
No, it doesn't, but okay.
Roger that. Just be safe, Vance.
Do it. Come on, while the getting's good.
Roll the range combat.
Toss. Well, throwing is mobility, so should I be doing mobility because it's a throw?
Well, are you aiming to a particular spot?
Well, like I said, is over, towards the end of this hex to try and get them going in that direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna say range combat. Yeah,
Okay.
your aim, I would say. Just doesn't matter.
All right. Yep. Fair enough. Use GM Jesus. So it's 2 successes. On target as planned.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna see if the zombies are fooled by this. They got 0 intelligence.
I would assume so.
I mean, if all they are is attracted to noise.
I'm shocked. Not really though.
Okay, and you're standing right there. They start walking out.
Right. Everybody else is around the corner, and then I'm just standing out as best I can to be, it's actually more like that. So as soon as I toss the rock, though, I'm backing up to the... Okay, everybody around the corner, not at the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Ava.
You guys are supposed to be around the corner. And then I have control of my calculator.
They walk towards them.
Okay, so I'll do the, like...
This one's
little wave
walking. This
maneuver.
one's walking south towards the gunfire.
Fair. All right, I'll wave towards, Mike or Kat or whoever was, first in line looking around the corner, like, come on, now. But shh. And then do the quick zip around the corner into the rubble, trying to be quiet.
So, everybody's gonna go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am. Ava's just
So
stuck to me.
the
so
person
I
with
guess-
the least mobility rolls for sound, and it's gonna be Farley.
Yep.
He's gonna roll his mobility. He's got just the B dice.
Goddamn sailors.
Oh, you're lucky he
Gotcha.
passed.
Victory is ours.
Yeah, so y'all
Gotta
managed,
be some damn
managed to
food in
get
there.
in the factory.
This
Got in the
giant
factory.
fool. This giant mob doing stealth.
With dogs, right? Yeah.
Dogs
Okay.
and everything.
So you're in this factory.
Right. So we're gonna have since my survival or scrounging isn't the greatest, and I don't have the skill for it, and I am the Green Beret Special Forces shooter, so I'll post myself to keep an eye on the zombies while everybody else hunts around for food.
Yeah.
Yep. I have A as an apple, D as in dog, or like
Well-
AD is my pool.
I'm just gonna group survival rolls. So somebody roll survival, and you're gonna get a +3.
Who has the better survival? Their Cat.
I
or,
have
West.
Alpha Delta as well, so same.
Yeah. I can make it if that's okay with you, Jem.
Yeah. Go.
Cool,
Just
so
give yourself
plus-
a +3.
+3.
Because all the people helping you.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yes.
2 successes. There we go.
Get them cookies.
So 2 successes.
Grab all the.
So roll me once on the survival chart.
Oh, not this again. And chandeliers.
Sure, let me.
Yeah, you're gonna get a chandelier.
Drunken
I-
video.
You say that, but I shit you not, it became a running joke in a couple campaigns because of how many times it popped up.
Yeah, I think you need a really a book of survival, like a random.
I think there are some expanded ones out on Drive-Thru RPG, but honestly, I don't even use that. I use Defenstra's website for loot because it's way better. Because like if you're gonna find loot, it's gonna be stuff that. I mean, the whole point of the role is like I could find random. I could find a chandelier. Yes, I can find a like broken radio. Fine, but I'm talking about like useful stuff, and that's
what-
roll table is way better.
Yeah, I guess. But don't worry.
I think it's a-
Don't worry. I'm not just gonna stop there. This is just for like
Yeah.
some random shit.
Flavor. Yeah.
Flavor.
Okay.
It's a
D100.
D100 for that,
Yep.
correct?
Yeah, roll me
Yep.
D100.
Just one roll or 2 rolls?
One roll. 43. You get golf club. Yeah, that's kind
I
of
mean,
dumb, right?
it's a melee weapon, but hey,
Useful.
But-
So useful.
I can beat someone over the
Well,
head with
if
it.
we're
Wait, you know what?
but
I'm
if
gonna
we're
go up and down.
Hold up. Can I make a point? If we're scrounging specifically for food, though, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, don't
a
worry.
success
Don't worry.
based on-
Don't worry.
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
get you there.
All right, fair.
This is just for something extra.
Okay.
Yeah, the useless golf club. But you're in a cereal factory, and so I'm gonna give you 1d20 worth of food rations.
Roll high.
Don't roll
Nice.
a fucking 1.
2.
I mean, I guess
You-
the
You jinxed
1.
it! You said
Yeah.
something, you jinxed it!
Yeah.
I knocked on wood and everything.
I should have. I should have knocked on wood before I rolled.
2.
Yeah, I
so
should have specified. Don't roll a 1 through 7.
God damn it, Jim! God damn it, Jim!
yeah, exactly. That's what
Yeah.
happened. There's mice and rats that got in all the flour bags and the crates and everything like that, and there's feces and stuff. It's very risky to take in. You found just one little box, 2 boxes of cereal. It's been untouched in a cupboard in the staff lounge. What a
Okay,
shame.
so
But you also noticed that it's been raided too before, so
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask a question here, since I see that like garage ramp over, because I'm assuming because of the way that it's formed or whatever that this looks like it's like an underground garage ramp. I'll ask these guys. And you're scrounging around the building. Did you see any way to like go down? Was there like an underground, parking ramp or something? Getting into like a basement area or anything? Noticed like a stairwell going down.
Zimmer is like, well, if there is some underground parking lot, it's no more because there's a big pile of rubble blocking that area.
I was gonna suggest maybe we could try going that route to get over to the drugstore building, but yeah, if there's rubble blocking it, that's not an option.
Yeah.
What are these 2 zombies that wander to the corner? Are they just then standing around, milling around, picking their noses, or?
Yeah, they're just unaware, picking their noses, like you said.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
All right.
don't know where to go next. Looking for some kind of noise or scent or something.
Is there
I'm-
where I'm pinging?
I'm gonna
is
keep
there,
the golf club I found.
Okay,
There
take
you
the
go.
golf club. It's a 7
Is there
iron.
more? Is there more than one, or just a golf club?
Just one, lying in the middle
Okay.
of a pile of rubble. That's it. Weird.
Out
Out of the whole
good
factory, that's
improvised
all. That's the
weapon.
only thing you could find that's useful.
No, there's like a caved-in section, and we found the boss's office has a little like putting thing.
Yeah. A little motorized putting green thing. Yeah. So where Ava is in this corner over here, are there any windows or doors in that location that maybe we could, skirt across in the middle of Zombies North and Zombies South?
Yeah, you could open the window and maybe shimmy like a rope ladder or some kind of take some cloths off the tables there and string them together and climb down.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask. I know that technically Mike is more stealthy than I am, but I think I'm gonna make a recommendation to the group. I don't think it would be safe to have the whole group go across to the drugstore, especially if the drugstore is not going to have anything there. So I suggest we only have one or two people go.
And he was like,
And
Jim is gonna offer himself to try to do that.
"But
I can make it.
there's like 6 zombies down there."
I know, but if we there's already zombies in the street here. How are we going to get to the drugstore other than trying to, sneak around we could drop through the window here, all quiet, and then just slow crawl, to the other side, get to the drugstore, check it out. If there's stuff that's too much for one person to carry, then we could signal to have somebody else come across, sort of thing, or distract the zombies again.
I can make it.
But
okay. Let me try.
Well, doctor, you don't know what drugs I need. I developed some sort of antiviral that kind of helps with the infections. It doesn't cure it, but it kind of gives the immune system a little bit of a boost. So you don't know what I'm looking for.
But give me the list. Out of all these people, I'm the one who can understand what you want.
How many years experience you got in medicine? I'm a researcher,
Right. I have 10 years as a doctor.
As a
I know
doctor?
what I'm looking.
So you know every drug?
Okay. Let's not argue about this all day. Ava, if you really want to go with West, go ahead. We'll set up in the windows to cover you.
Sure, I know you want me to go.
I'll just look at her like, when are you gonna fucking grow up?
You hope I don't come back. Right?
Ava, you know that that's not true. Would you stop playing this petty game like you're some 7-year-old girl?
Doctor, it's best if I just go alone. It's gonna be, I can move fast, I'll be quiet, and I know what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Give me the list, I'll be able to identify it.
Here's the list. Make sure you get hydroproxyl and metamorphine and aspartame. Okay?
Understood.
And unobtainium.
And Zunza says, and any food supplies you can get. Fill up your backpack. We need as much as we can.
He
Yes.
doesn't have one. So
Anson, give me your backpack.
you don't have them. We fell in the water.
We have to fit your backpacks.
I'll signal if I
Here,
find if there's
she
anything
goes,
worthwhile.
take my duffel bag.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
And if there's too much for one duffel bag, just signal, and then me or Mike or somebody else will come across.
Yes,
Yeah.
will do.
All right. So I'll say, all right, everybody with a gun, set up in a window, and cover him. And then, I'll be at the end so that I'm keeping an eye on the open rubble area.
What's the route? Is it straight across?
Yeah, I
Well-
would say if you can drop down to the window here, then it's just slow crawl on the edge, Or, well, it depends. It looks like you might have a little bit more distance by doing the south side.
The front doors are here. Or
Right.
no, right
but
no,
there's-
no, right here, this corner, where
Right,
the where
but
the
is there
where the
other-
where the cement goes. Right, that's where you enter.
Are there other doors and windows though on this side of the building?
Yes.
Then that's where you want to aim for, because you don't want to be right up against these zombies.
No.
Yeah, and plus if you can find a door on the side, then it's a straight shot when you drop from the window.
Yeah.
More or less, avoid the giant fucking chasm, but
Right. Don't
otherwise, straight shot.
Be messing around the edge. And can somebody take Eva off me? From the dock. I got this. Just leave me alone.
She just stealthily climbed on your back like a spider monkey.
I didn't realize you were a rideable token.
All right. So what's the? How do we do this? Just
Well,
one
that's
roll
my.
or just
That's
multiple.
I would say drop down, and then it looks like you have a better distance between zombie by going the south side of the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and then get to the side.
Oh, this
Just
side.
go straight across, and whatever window door thing that you can get into.
Okay, and she's like, Doctor, I don't wonder why you move an Evo when you move.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know
weird,
what
eh?
they're-
What I would suggest is you might be highlighted on both. So go to the measuring tool and then go back and then
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it.
Sometimes if you hold shift and click on another token, then it's like, oh, I got all of them selected.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
let me go, Doctor. I got this.
Doctor, go. I hope you are a good man. I hope I find a
You already
decent
count them
man
all?
in this afterlife. Go get the medicine. Save us all. Good luck.
I'm half expecting, here, take this token. She whips out a napkin or whatever. Dear God.
It gives you the handkerchief.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. He's looking a bit nervous, but he composes himself and begins to climb down that window
Okay.
and proceed with the roll, I guess. What do you?
Okay. No, I'll let you crawl down for free.
Okay. And then for the move itself, how are we doing this?
Okay, so where do you want to move to?
Yeah, Doc is gonna first hug the wall, move south, and then kind of clamber down on his knees and just crawl slow, make no noise. Slow
Anson's-
is smooth, smooth is fast.
Anson's gritting his teeth. Belly crawl.
Yeah, he's on his belly just.
Oh, worse. I mean, I don't know what their visual acuity is, but
Okay. Roll mobility.
All right.
Maybe they're like dinosaurs that if you don't move, they can't see you.
Z-Weasel, so's crying. Crying's a free action.
Got it.
Nicely done.
Nice.
How many successes did you get? One?
One.
One.
They're gonna roll recon to see if you beat your one. It's gonna make it contested.
Like to see them try. I should have said nothing. They have a D10 base intelligence. Holy shit!
They didn't have
No.
a -1 because he was prone and.
They don't got any. They don't got
so-
0 intelligence. They just got to be recon. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
No survival
So-
or tech. So yeah, I'm gonna let it go. You make it across.
Thank
Right.
God.
So crawling on his belly, goes up to this wall.
Now you see a window, but it's locked. It's
Yeah.
a store window, so it's gonna be hard to get in there.
Yeah,
You're gonna need some tech roll or some kind of
can
creativity,
do tech roll.
and you might make a lot of noise.
I will. I'm hoping that the window frame is kind of like at least damaged or something, and then look for like some metallic sharp thing to. No, I have a knife. I'm gonna use the knife to kind of like pop it open, like pry it open with a knife.
Give me a tech roll.
With a tech roll, yeah.
Okay, you're able to pry
Nice.
it open, but are you going to be loud or not? Give me a recon roll.
Okay. Oh my god, push! I'm gonna push.
There we go.
There's a second where the knife slips. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Push! Fuck!
you hear the zombies. One turns its head. Thought he heard something.
Pops it.
Okay, so the window is open, and you go in. Give me a recon roll to see what's in there. If you can see what's in there.
Right.
And you can see what's in there. Roll if you get a 5 or a 6. There's zombies in here. On a D6.
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 Whoa!
Nice.
Baby.
You rolled
Go Doc.
Yes.
Go Doc.
That's
Go
just
Doc.
that's just this section, okay? So if you want to go to the other section, you'll have to
Right,
roll
right.
again. So just this section
course.
of the building. There's no zombies.
Yes,
It's quiet in here. There's it's dark. There's all the shelves are thrown to the ground. It's like people tried rummaging through here. There's like the floor is covered with litter and stuff like that. You look at the back. There's like the pharmacy shelf there. It's all a mess. All the shelves where all the drugs are all seem to be open. Everything's open. You don't know what
Any meds left though? Like anything that looks like salvageable? Especially if it matches what the doctor wants.
Give me a scavenge or survival roll.
There's a safe.
You get 1.
Yeah.
Nice.
Every positive is a positive.
Yeah.
So I'll give you the option. You could find 1d12 rations or 1d4 doses of the drugs that Eva needs. The 1d12 rations or 1d4 for drugs. Actually, I'll give you 1d6 of the drugs. So you want rations or drugs?
I'm gonna go for
Because
food
there's like packaged food like chips, chocolate bars.
Yeah.
You might find.
Yeah.
Is this like a
Crackers.
Schrodinger's box of meat?
Right,
I
yeah.
don't know what it is.
Just a
until you
normal-
open it up.
Yeah, a drugstore. Well, I give you the option. Like you got 1 on your survival roll. Unless you want to roll on the survival chart and get a golf club again.
No,
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
let's not do
It's all
that.
good. I like that choice.
Don't you want
No.
goddamn chandelier?
because
Oh, no, you can't
of-
find a box
because
of
of
Twinkies
the
on that
necessity
chart.
of the of we need food. I think he's gonna prioritize food, and he's gonna look through the meds, but maybe he can't find the right ones or nothing that stands out like really essential.
Hey Arthur, I know I'm not there, but I am going to just say, your character may or may not know, running across drugstores and drugs are even lower odds than running across food places.
Yeah,
That
like
is true.
you rolled a 1 in your survival. If you would have got 2, I would have gave you both. But you got 1, so I give you a pick. Okay, so
Could he
you're doing the
Actually,
food.
yeah.
theoretically-
Let's recalibrate that thing. He's a doctor. He's going for meds. that's his thing. Yeah.
Okay, roll a 1d6.
So that's a one. 1d6, go.
4.
Not bad.
So
Nice.
you got enough drugs that Eva could potentially make 4 doses of the vaccine. She has to make. She has to still do it
Successful rolls or
with a
whatever.
tech roll or a medical aid roll, but potential 4 doses.
Right. Yeah, so he's gonna. But as he does this, because there might be food, wouldn't he be calling? I think. Calling someone else over for more? Or
It's
is
the
this
mag- It's the magic mystery box, right? The food actually isn't there. What you got was medical.
You could try to check the second one at the bottom here,
That,
but
that is
then you'd
true.
have to roll for zombies again.
Yeah, so he packs the meds. He packs the meds, puts them in the duffel bag, and then cautiously approaches, I don't know, the hallway or threshold to the other building.
There's a doorway that's leads into this a door that's
Yeah.
closed that leads into the second room.
Cool.
I'm assuming that we don't have any visual on them. That
No.
Windows. It's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's worth a shot.
Check the door handle. Is it open? Is it locked or is it open? Or does it open?
Back your hand in case it's hot.
It opens. It opens.
It opens. All right. So slow open, peek in, kind of like scan the other side, see if there's any sounds, zombies,
Recon.
recon.
See if you see anything. Okay,
Yeah,
you do.
okay.
Roll me a 1d6.
1d6.
No.
6. Now roll
Okay.
me. Now roll me a 1d6 again. See how.
1d6.
3.
3.
So you hear at first you
3
hear,
is not a magic number.
Oh no.
and there's I guess they came in through the explosion through all the rubble. Some zombies came in here. So there's 3. And they're walking around. They're gonna do a recon roll to see if they notice you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
Oh, these are just civilians.
What?
Doc's been gone a fair amount of time, hasn't he?
Close that door quietly and
Kinda.
backtrack.
Okay.
Like, nope. Not going in there alone.
This job is not worth 3 zombies.
Yeah, I've got meds. That's a win. Close the door. Fuck. Go to the window and
I think I see him.
look over my shoulder. Nothing's following me. Climb out of the window.
And you're gonna need a mobility roll to get back.
Right.
Contested.
Okay. Ooh.
Could always push to get a higher number potentially.
That is.
Yeah, you could,
No.
but
Walker doesn't see you.
Oh.
I put Walker too. It's funny, they're not walkers in this game, they're zombies. The walkers in The Walking Dead. Okay.
Crawl.
you just see like part of one of the zombies, its head falls off. That's why it like critically fumbled. I can't see you no more.
Yeah, it fell off.
He was
into
like,
the hole.
oh, I'm so glad you're back, Doctor.
Ah, fuck.
I'm so glad you're
I got
back.
some meds. Check this out. Put the bag down, show it to the doc. I got this. There might be some other stuff, but it's dark and there's at least 3 zombies. The south side of that building.
I'm glad you got the
I don't know,
meds.
I didn't want to risk it, so this is what I got.
So you got no food?
There might be the other side of the building, but there were zombies in there. I didn't want to risk it.
Yes, well, I think this might be better, in case somebody gets bit. I'll have to do this on my free time, but right now I can't, but thank you so much.
Hey Doc. West.
Yeah.
When you were crawling next to that hole pit, down into the underground. You didn't see anything interesting down there, or did you get a chance to look down?
Honestly, no. I stayed away from the edge,
Yeah, fair.
and it was kind of dark. But sorry, I couldn't see.
Is this a since it's an Nabisco factory? Is it like 2 levels? Can we like climb up to the roof and then maybe take a look down into that underground parking to see if there's anything down there?
Yeah, I guess you can go up to the roof.
Yeah, I'll do that just to like use my binoculars and like, I mean, yeah, maybe there's some parked cars, but maybe I'll actually like maybe see something that piques curiosity.
I'll go up with Anson just so, I can have your back while you're scoping things out.
Well, you could see like amongst the rubble in the distance, and you could still hear occasional gunshots, occasional explosions in the distance. The firearms that you heard before seems to be getting a little bit closer.
And the zombies are still just milling around, or are they actually walking towards it?
You see zombies over in the distance here. That's about all you can see, and the buildings are blocking your view from the rest. But that's all you see. Nothing much. There's another building over here that you don't know what it is.
All right. Well, we'll I guess come back down to the group and let's make next plans for what people want to do. And I'll tell them what I saw, fill them in and just go. We're not in the greatest of shapes. There's just so many zombies running around, and we don't have freedom of movement right now. So I'd like to get opinions from everybody on what you guys want to / think we should do.
Yeah.
Well, we got to be back at the sub.
A quick question.
Go ahead.
Yeah. When we were down by this building, sneaking by it, were you able to tell, like, what it was? No, like, this one down here?
Where? This one?
The original first building.
No,
the first building.
No, you just went through its back. You didn't get to see what it was.
Well, you want to go back and check that one back out?
I mean, it couldn't hurt. If we can find a way into it, maybe it's a, I don't know, diner, something like that. Couldn't hurt to just double check back before we get out of here.
True. Zunza, you had mentioned need to get back to the sub. What's your time frame for that?
Well, actually, we should have been back an hour ago. But they will wait for us. I think we should start heading back now. I know we don't have enough food. You're going to be greatly disappointed. It's about a mile offshore.
Yeah, but how far from where we're at right now?
The raft is not too far. Remember where you came ashore? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right near there. That's where our raft is.
All right. Well, they're expecting you now. Let's agree with Kat. Let's go check out the one building that is easier for us to get to, and then if nothing there, then let's head out before you've been missing for too long.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. And you get near you're at the entrance.
Is there another? Yeah. What I was going to suggest was there another way out? There wasn't any on the left side. Was there
another way out?
Yeah, on the left side or on the south side.
No, because the explosion on the south kind of like made so much rubble that you can't go anywhere south. You have don't.
Right.
This is your only exit, unless you want to try and break through the window and just in this building part. You could probably find a window and break open. And as you're looking out say you're out here and you're looking at the end, you hear 2 shots.
Okay, like real close.
And you see these 2 zombies fall to the ground,
Oh no.
and they're dead.
Like what? Like headshots? Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody's sniping. Well, it's got me really curious on what direction those shots came from.
From over here
Come. From where?
to the right.
Oh.
That close. I'll kind of try and peek just a little bit, around the wall, see if I can catch a glimpse of who or what shot.
You hear I got him, Sarge. I got him.
Zunza, you expecting anybody? Heard somebody say something about Sarge, I got him.
That
Want to try and make contact?
that voice sounds familiar to me.
Not one of your mutiny people, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not the.
Just sounds familiar to me. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Well, like I said, do you want to make contact? Because easy enough to do. They're just right on the bend there.
If it's the mutiny group, I don't think we should make contact. They might hold hard feelings.
Yeah, but they don't know us. Do you know what their names are? We could just, my crew could just pretend that we're just the only ones here. Talk to them.
Yeah.
And if it is who you think it is, we can, send them on their way, sort of thing.
Well, one guy's name is Sergeant Gary Harworth. There's another Carl. And another Janny. There's also Yosef, I think. That's all I can remember. If you hear any of those names, that's them.
Okay. All right. So I'll do the same, Oi, Americans! Just in a whispered breath, hopefully loud enough for them to hear, but not go any further.
You hear the gun. Show yourselves.
I'll step out ever so slowly, gun down towards the ground, and go, we got some survivors here. Don't want no trouble.
Guy shoots at your head. Just kidding.
What? What?
God! I thought you were serious.
Overwatch.
Oh, God.
50 cal sniper rifle.
Oh.
Okay, so
Good.
you see
Play with my emotions like that, man.
you see a guy come out of the trees here.
I'm assuming this zombie down here isn't alive anymore, or there.
Oh, he's there. That zombie's still there.
So he yelled out, "Show yourselves!" and there's a zombie like 10 feet away from him.
Yeah, and as you walk out and say this zombie comes running up. What do you want to do?
Is he running towards me or to the guy that yelled, "Show yourselves"?
The guy's kind of camouflaged in the trees, so the zombie is coming towards you.
Okay, well, they already shot, so that's already out of the bag. And if it's coming towards me, it's coming right for me! And I'll go ahead and shoot it.
Okay, shoot it up.
I'm gonna call the shot to the head. So slow action, or fast action aim, slow action shoot. Distance is point blank. He moved, that's a -1. Let me send it to chat here. Chat, did it work?
I want to say that Cat is kind of hanging around the corner, and I have the golf club kind of on my shoulder. If it doesn't go down, I'm gonna go beat its head in with the golf club. It's a silent option.
Okay. Right, so one, and then I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna give you a penalty for taking too long to shoot.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Oh.
What?
I will push. Because why not? Oh well, it was worth a shot.
So you take.
Takes a reliability hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you go to shoot at the thing, and I guess you missed. The zombie comes
Too agile.
running at you. It's gonna make an attack on you. Random zombie attack. Grapple.
Son of a bitch.
It hits you. It grabs your legs.
Well, it's a opposed roll though for close combat.
Yeah. So you got more successes. So it goes for your legs, and then you just back away, and it.
Sidestep it a little bit.
Nice.
And now, anybody else want to do anything?
Cry.
This guy that Carl is going to shoot at the zombie with his pistol.
Yeah. Submariners.
He shoots at it.
Nicely done.
Nice.
And the zombie dies. Well, nice to see a fellow American.
Got Answered Seward here. Green Berets out of, what was that? Gowood? Forget the name of the hospital. Just didn't, however many days it's been.
Well, what are you doing here?
Surviving, tried to come down here to see if we could wind up finding a, boat, passage, something. Anything to get out of this zombie infected area.
But we
Yourself?
had a boat. Nice nuclear submarine,
Uh-oh, what's your name?
My name's Carl. Carl!
I do.
Carl!
I do. How you doing, Carl? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we had a nuclear submarine. And we could have got the hell off this continent. I told the captain, let's get the fuck home. Go back to America. But no. No, he wanted to blow up more Russians. Innocent civilians. You know what he did?
What'd you do?
He abandoned us to the shore here. Left us here in Sweden.
The one that wanted to shoot the nukes off.
Yeah.
So as far as you know, they did shoot him? That's a hell of a thing.
Or what should I say? The ones I got it mixed up now.
I was gonna say, wait a second, whose story am I gonna believe?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say, were we?
Yeah. You gotta change the story here.
Retro.
Oh man.
Yeah, we wanted to blow up those.
Or retcon.
Wanted to blow up every Russian we can. I don't care if civilians or not. And then we got mutinied.
Well, I think we've had enough war for now. Now it's a matter of survival with these zombies. We got other fish to fry.
Well, I agree, but I want to get my sub back.
Oh, it's yours? You were the commander? I thought you said...
No, I'm not the commander. Sergeant? And, Sergeant comes walking out. I'm Sergeant Gary Holvath. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We've been trying to find some supplies around these parts and get away from the zombies, looking for a boat. And your guy Carl here told me you guys had some sort of nuclear submarine that you'd been mutinied off of, trying to kill a bunch of Russians. Well, we got zombies now. That's a whole nother ball of wax.
Yeah,
we
unfortunately.
gotta do something about that.
Unfortunately,
so
yeah.
We need to got to get out of here. We got to find supplies. We picked these couple of buildings clean as best we could with trying to be quiet around the zombies, but you guys came in kind of guns blazing. So you gonna know of any other good spots for scrounging up some food?
Well, food's hard to find, but we're surviving. We want to get our sub back. You want to help us out? We could use a few men. They got
that's quite,
the crew tend to come
understand.
around for supplies around this point in time. They should be around somewhere looking for supplies. Take their
Do
boat.
you know what they look like? What their names are? Can keep an eye out for them.
Got the same uniforms we got on right now.
Well, like I said, we're just mostly curious about getting some supplies and wondered if you had any idea of, good spots, because like I said, we cleaned out these couple of buildings here. Got my buddy Mike and Kat. And if you have any suggestions for anything that you ran across the way, would appreciate it.
I have no suggestions, but the group up. Join us now. I'm your commanding officer. I'm a sergeant.
Yeah, and I'm a staff sergeant, so you can go stick it up your ass.
And I'm a lieutenant, so sorry, sweetheart. You're outranked.
Damn.
And special forces, so if anything, I'd be commanding you, but I'm not.
Yeah, but you don't know the Navy. You got no authority in our Navy. And that's where we want to
No
go.
authority in the Green Berets, so a little tip of the hat.
Well, who do you got
Look,
with you?
You don't, huh?
Who do you got with you there? You got some more people in there?
Like I said, I have my buddy Mike and I have my also Kat, but they're inside the building making sure if any trouble happens, you guys will go down. We don't want any trouble. We don't want to have to deal with, marauders or pirates or any sort of people that think that law and order doesn't exist anymore, because it kind of doesn't. Like I said, mostly it's about trying to survive these zombies and looking for food, looking for passage out of here. That's what we're doing. You say you have a nuke boat, or had one. Okay, well, you don't now. And as far as I'm concerned, it could be a fairy tale. I don't know.
Well, listen. I don't want no trouble. I just want my
Neither do I.
Just want my sub back. If you see anything, you want to help us out, we'll be around. You take care.
You gonna be hanging out in this town for the duration then, or you got walkie-talkies we could radio in on or something if we spot somebody?
Just
Put up a smoke signal? How are we supposed to contact you if we run across these cats?
yeah, just make a big smoke signal in at noon, anytime. Black smoke. we'll come around. We'll be around the city for a little bit anyways.
So if if we do run across these cats, you want us to detain them? Make it worth our while? You got something in trade? Something
Oh, yeah.
worthwhile? Food?
Oh yeah, because we get their boat, take their boat back to the sub, we'll get them to talk,
Mm.
and then we'll take the sub
So,
back.
so the sub has food?
The sub has power forever. We go wherever
Yeah,
we
but-
want in that sub, anywhere in the world.
That's great, but the main concern is food, because you aren't going to last more than 2 weeks without food.
Yeah, and that's what the crew are here searching for is food. That's why we're
Right.
trying to hunt them down.
But you don't have food, nor do you have any leads on
Well,
food.
we
So
got-
where's my incentive to help you out? That's what I'm getting
Well-
at here.
Food is our business. You want to join our group? Maybe I'll tell you where the food is.
So while I don't care where the food is, I'm just saying, if we're making a deal here of me helping you find these cats, detain them or whatever, where I'm saying, do you have something that you're saying that you have food that you can promise us to deliver if we deliver for you?
I'll deliver you off this godforsaken continent. That's what I'll deliver you.
Tempting. Be a lot easier if I could see the sub and have it be proof beyond shadow of a doubt, because not many of those Navy boats
Well-
survived the Battle of the North Atlantic.
If you go upon the other ones, the traitors, the mutinies, if you come across them, don't be sucked into them because they're the cowards. They don't want to fight the Russians no more. They just want to run. So you don't join them. You let us know.
Understood.
We'll be around. You be a soldier now, right?
Been a soldier more than you have, Navy boy.
Not gonna be a coward and run?
And I look him square in the eye. Are you shitting me?
All right then. We'll see you around then.
All right, good luck. Let us know if you find any food. You can do the same thing with Smoke and Noon.
And they take off.
And I turn around and roll my eyes. These guys are like, what the hell was that?
The way they were talking, I was having bad flashbacks of
Yeah,
vegan
well-
and cannibals.
So Zunza,
They don't tell you where the food comes from.
I go, Zunza, kind of can see what you're talking about, because that, that's a lot of focused hate towards the Russians when we got other things to be doing. Plus, they didn't have anything to deal with. They didn't have any food, didn't have any leads on food, and they're trying to get, us to join them to find you guys. And it's like, where's the incentive? Either you have a nuke boat or you don't. Either you have food or you don't. You guys say that you have a nuke boat. You say you're willing to lead us to it. All right.
Yeah. Prove it.
Right.
Prove it.
And you were kind enough to, watch over us in our moment of vulnerability. So, in my eyes, that gives you guys a 1-up.
Zinda, we better get back to the boat.
Yeah, now that the way's clear, let's go.
Yeah.
Quick.
Okay.
Roger. Let's head out.
I'm gonna look for an opportunity as we travel to be walking next to Mike and Kat at some point in different 5-10 minutes apart or whatever, to just have that little side conversation of as we're walking side by side, to kind of lean over and go, I think we're gonna have to watch these guys too, with the mutiny and all that. We don't know whose story to be for sure who did what, but these guys looked after us, so they get a leg up with a little bit of trust, but keep your eyes and ears open.
Yep, just play it close to the vest and
Exactly.
kind of enemy.
And don't-
Hashtag enemy of my enemy is my friend.
And don't eat any of their food that hasn't been tested by them, that they're eating. Don't need to be roofied.
Yeah. Now you're just making me. You made me cannibal.
I'm flashing back to the fucking militant vegans and the
same.
soup.
Yeah, that was a good show, that one.
So other than doing that, my only plan for the traveling back to their raft is to keep an eye out for a building or someplace to scrounge that is along the way. Other than that, it's the focus. Let's get to their raft / boat or whatever they had and get back to their sub that they're talking about.
Do we need to make sure they're not following us or watching us?
Yeah, give me just somebody give me a recon roll.
Kat, you want to do that since I've been doing quite a bit?
Sure. I don't have any special.
And I'm going to say that obviously I was sidetracked with talking to you guys.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are there any modifiers, or is it just like flat roll?
Just a flat roll.
Omega?
Just a flat roll. Just to see.
Sure.
Pushable or passive?
You want to push it?
Yeah, I will. So I don't trust these motherfuckers.
Three successes.
Wow.
You see all?
Okay, so I don't think you could push a passive, but okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you're not supposed to push passives. That's why I asked if it was passive or not.
Okay, you get to the water. You hear the ocean again. Must be a whale out there. And there's our boat. Just a raft.
Zodiac.
I think we all could fit in there.
If it's like an 11-person Zodiac type of thing, then yeah.
Let me turn that whale off.
Too much whale.
Yeah, I don't like the whale.
It's like the cowbell shtick. I need more cowbell.
I don't know where he is.
Need more whale.
I can't find the whale. I think it's all in one. Okay, so, well, we better hurry up. How much? We don't got much rations.
No.
4, and
We
you
got
got
the-
2.
Yeah. So grand total of 6. Ooh, 1 day for 6 people.
So,
I just thought of something. Do you guys have any like extra parts where we could jerry rig to a fishing rod? Couldn't hurt to try and do fishing.
On the go. Gonna catch a zombie.
Off the boat, yeah.
Those
Yeah.
famous
No, further out.
zombies.
Further out.
Yeah, further out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast
Water's
to the bay
gonna
and
be
I
cleaner
just
further
pull
out
back the
anyway.
zombie.
Don't need the radiation.
Yeah, I just pull back the zombie and just
You didn't
thrash
pull a
her out.
zombie
Like,
in, you just
but it catch nothing.
pulled up a bunch of fish that was irradiated. So now you're eating irradiated fish. So, great. So
My
further
favorite
out,
meal. It's nice and tingly in the mouth.
further out would be safer.
Yeah.
Well, I understand it's not a lot of food, but if we get back to the boat and we can make another attempt to do another scrounging run. It's just you guys are expected to be back. We don't want to have them think you're dead.
no, we better go. We're supposed to be back an hour ago.
Right. So that's what I'm saying is we can get there, show back up, and then just let them know, hey, we can go back out and do another scrounging run.
Well, not here anyways.
Well, right, but
Yeah, we'll have to go somewhere else. We'll definitely have to go. We don't have
that's
enough
fine.
food. But let's go.
well,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay, so you guys get in a boat. They start the boat.
Sailing. Sounds like a Chevy.
Yeah.
Damn, those Everrudes.
The best type of boat. The Chevy is the Chevy Zodiac. Father, you haven't heard of it?
It's the 6-cylinder small block that they've converted into a Zodiac engine with a prop. It's all
Exactly.
duct taped and.
And so you're just about to go, right? And you see, there they are, and
Oh no.
you see a boat. Looks like a fishing type boat with a motor.
What?
So we were getting in that boat, not seeing the bigger boat, or not.
No,
hearing
it was like an
Anchored?
ambush. They knew your boat was there. They must have knew your boat was there.
Ah. So
And
the engine in the fishing boat wasn't running. Then is what you're saying.
no, and it's not running.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
they just so you got your boat running, and theirs is not running, and
Go, 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 go! And then the first shot that comes from them guys.
Yeah.
we'll
But
continue
I'm
that
assuming-
next. We'll continue that next week. That's a good place to stop.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So
Woo, baby.
That's fine. It's
Go,
like
go,
medium
go,
to
go,
big fight, big boat fight, right? Or next time. Do it right. Not rush it.
yeah,
It won't be much of one. We'd outrun that thing.
yeah, they knew you were there, so they were waiting for you.
Just a quick question though, before we end the stream. Are there any pintle-mounted machine guns on that fishing trawler?
Roll me a recon.
Okie dokie. I'm going to push that. So 1.
Nice.
Yes, there is. There's a pistol-mounted machine
Of
gun
course.
on there.
That's what we're gonna have to worry about.
Well, you
Oh,
got
baby.
you got the job. It's combat speeds 3. What's yours? I got to give you control of the boat.
Okay. Unfortunately, that fishing trawler's been souped up with Ferrari 12-cylinder engines.
Hey, baby,
It's
once
got-
you start
it's
that
got- it's
fucker
got
up,
like-
it's gonna
it's-
purr like a cat.
it's got the blower, right?
Okay, so there you go. You got control of the boat.
Store.
Combat speed is 3, so it's basically the same. The only thing is we got the jump on and have our engine already running.
Yeah, it's got a gun on there. So yeah, they've been catching on to you because this is about the 3rd time that they came ashore for supplies, and yeah,
Mm,
and since you failed
they've
your
just been waiting.
and you failed your recon roll there, Katarina. So
Well, that'll be an interesting start to next session.
yeah, at least we get like a ship chase, a boat battle, because we got to use these. It's the new hostile waters. Anybody? Hostile
Yep.
waters.
Yep.
So it's got rules
Nice.
for ship combat and everything like that, ship chases, everything. So we got to bring that into gameplay. And so next session we're going to be doing a nice ship chase. They got to try and get to the nuclear submarine before the fishing boat. But then even if you do, the fishing boat's going to be on your ass. You know? And what's the nuclear sub going to do? I don't know. It's going to be
Nuke it?
yeah,
Yeah.
nuke it.
Wow, that's escalation.
Hopefully we have enough ammo. That's really what it's going to boil down to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is a crazy game. Like I didn't know what was gonna happen in this game. I didn't prep at all for this game, so it was just like whatever happened, just was on the fly. That's it. So that's what this game's supposed to be, really. Like Twilight 2000 is basically a no prep game. The dice just dictate what happened, basically, but you still need a prep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you gotta have some kind of encounters, but.
Yeah. Card encounters and random encounters can certainly help, and then the pre-made adventure books, as it were, and info in the books are a really good start too. So it works out very well.
Yeah.
I'll just say I appreciate you running Omega. Definitely, folks out there viewing, subscribe, like.
Yeah,
share.
we got a sub, Z Weasel. Thanks so much.
Yay!
He gave us a sub today.
Nice.
Appreciate that very much. We stream a lot of Free League stuff here, and we like to do sci-fi horror usually. Maybe some fantasy, but usually sci-fi horror. So, thanks, Z Weasel. Appreciate the sub. Australia, it's always a pleasure having you out here. We did zombies this time. And we got zombies coming on Tuesday. Our next stream is Tuesday. We're going to be continuing season 2 with The Walking Dead. So if you like zombies, you want to see The Walking Dead, that's a good stream too. And I need one more player for that. So if anybody wants to join that game, Z Weasel, Australia, or one of you, I need a player for The Walking Dead. So
I
applications
have my hand up. I need more zombies in my life, please.
Yeah.
I'd like less, actually.
I should be free. Please.
Give me all the zombies, just go.
Only if I have an infinite ammo minigun.
I'll volunteer as well, Becca, if you ever need another person.
Oh yeah? Okay, well, I just need one person, so I'm short, so. Well, not short, I got 4, but I could use 5. I could play with 4, but yeah, I could use 5. I got room for 5. Oh, link's invalid. I gotta get a new link. Here, I'll put the new link there. Why does it keep changing the link?
For what?
Discord.
Because you didn't make it permanent?
I didn't know you could make it permanent.
You can, but I'm wondering if you have to be boosted to do that. I don't remember if the base level, if you can make it permanent or not. I'm pretty sure the higher levels you can, for sure.
Okay, well, thanks, Weasel. Appreciate it. Got a new follower now. And we'll see you next time. We always do most of our long-term campaigns. We do it bi-weekly because it's a long time and, it gives people rest. Weekly, you always have trouble with. So stay tuned every 2 weeks for this one on Saturdays. We got Alien RPG every 2 weeks on Tuesdays, Walking Dead every 2 weeks on Tuesdays, and Star Trek every 2 weeks on Mondays. That's what we got for now, but lots more different games coming out. Thank you for coming out. Appreciate everybody for the show. We'll see you next time. Appreciate it. Good night, everybody.
Hey guys. Bye.